Well, let's talk now to Lorraine Gore, Chief Executive of the local Borough Council, and to James Wild, the MP for North West Norfolk. 25 million seems like a lot of money, but it can go very quickly, can't it?
It can, but this is great news for the town. It gives us the opportunity to pursue ambitious projects as part of the spreading opportunity to improve the town centre, to invest in skills. I'm particularly excited about the opportunity there is to make more of our Shakespeare links. This is the only theatre in the town where people can claim that Shakespeare performed, and we can make more of the riverfront. So there's a lot of opportunity here within that £25 million pot.
I can see, Lorraine Gore, that some people would say, I want a job, I'm not too bothered about Shakespeare. What do you say to them?
Well, part of the project is to deal with skills and opportunities. So we want to give confidence to businesses to come to Kings Lynn and invest. Part of the town's fund, we had some accelerated money, which has been invested in the School of Nursing Studies at the College of West Anglia site. And that is very much focusing on skills for local people and helping to support the resources for our local hospital. Actually,
while we're talking about those, you are hoping that those nurses will go on to work in the QE hospital, are you?
Indeed, because at the moment, young people from this area have to travel quite a long way to train. So to be able to live locally and train and then work in your local hospital would be a wonderful achievement.
James Watt, I just want to show you some pictures, or show our visitors some pictures of the props which are keeping up part of the roof at the hospital. Now, are you still hopeful, now that we've had a change of Health Secretary, that you will be getting a new hospital here soon?
I am. I'm continuing to campaign hard with the support of the local community, with the local council. I wrote with MPs from across Cambridgeshire and Lincolnshire this week to the Health Secretary to make that case. Their constituents live and work at the hospital as well. And I'm confident that we've put forward a compelling case to Sajid Javid. I spoke to him yesterday. He said that he knew his predecessor had been there. That wasn't a wasted visit. There's recognition within government of the serious issues at the hospital. I met with the Prime Minister and showed him the pictures of the wooden props that Matt Hancock had seen in Downing Street, so he's aware of it as well. And I'll keep on banging the drum for that case, because we need a new hospital in Kings Lynn for the people of West Norfolk.
We saw earlier in the programme about this sense of community here and how important it is to build on that. Again, that's going to take money, isn't it, to help those people get out of the straits that they're in, some of them going to food banks?
Indeed. I mean, people have been hit really hard during COVID, and, you know, as a council we want to support that, but we want to give people an opportunity to help themselves as well and investing in the skills. And if we can attract more investment in the town, more opportunities for employment. You walked around the town and saw the number of empty units, and we want to repurpose those units as well.
It's one thing, isn't it, to say we'd like to offer business opportunities. It's a completely different thing to get them to come. So how do you go about that?
We continue to promote Kings Lynn. We've got a Love West Norfolk page, our Vision Kings Lynn page that promotes the town centre. So we're constantly engaging with business and promoting business, working with local business through the chamber. So there is a lot of proactive work out there.
You go out into the high street and it can be quite depressing in places, and a great enthusiasm from some people, but actually the number of shops that are closed, and that would be repeated across the region. So what is the answer?
I think every high street across the country is under pressure. It's about having experiences to bring people back to the high street. Where there are too many shops, converting those so more people can live in the heart of the town. That's part of the town's fund, is to bring back some of those sites. We know there are plans to bring back some of the bigger empty sites at the moment to bring investment into the area. And in Kings Lynn, we've got great, successful, internationally trading businesses, a high proportion of manufacturing and engineering companies who are succeeding and doing well. So there's great opportunity here, and we want to spread the word. There's great potential. We can make Kings Lynn an even better place to live, work, and for people to come and visit, put more money into the local economy, boost skills, and make it an even better place to be.
I think the Queen Mother used to call this her beloved Kings Lynn, and we saw those buildings outside and how wealthy it was once upon a time. In a word, can it return to that kind of wealth and prosperity for all of the people who live here? Yes, no? Yes,
we'd like to think so, and we will try and make it happen.
Absolutely. We're ambitious for Kings Lynn.
Good. Both of you, thank you so much for coming. We're going to have a look